Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So why I believe that Britain is finished. So basically you know the situation with the inflatable people that are arriving via Dover, coming from France on their inflatables in very large numbers. Okay, and the government that we have at the moment, and to be honest with you, previous governments as well have done absolutely nothing about this. But the government that we have just now absolutely are not doing anything about this, even though they're gaslighting you and telling you they are. They're really not. They don't care about you. They don't care about the native citizenry. It's all right for minorities to have their identity, their religious identity, the Muslims, even Jews, things like that. But when it comes to people that look like me, we absolutely are not allowed to see ourselves as a group or a collective or a community. It's akin to Nazism in their eyes, the elites, the people that rule over us. Now, why do I think Britain? I don't consider myself British. I'm Scottish. I want Scottish independence. But that's a different story. But anyway, I've nothing against the English or the Welsh or the Northern Irish or whatever. I don't have anything against those people. I think I just want self determination, but that's not what the purpose of this video is. Right now, is we are part of the UK as a whole and things like that. But these inflatable boat people are coming over. They're getting, in many cases, some of the best accommodation, better than some of our own natives that are homeless here, that are stuck on and on lists and things like that. They can't get a house. Some of them have to tent up in city centres and things like that, and they're struggling for food, bit of warmth, bit of heat, things like that. It's totally unacceptable that's the way it is. That our own natives are basically get like zero help and things like that, whereas the inflatable folk, they come over here, they get the 5-star accommodation. Sometimes they've been even allowed. They've been had things like music lessons paid for them, playing piano, learning guitar, and things like that. That's been reported in the news. Basically, if I wanted to do that, I'd need to go out and get a job and pay for it. I have a job, by the way, but like the government's not going to pay for my guitar lessons. Do you know what I mean? This sort of thing is mental. But another thing is that basically there's nothing you can do about it. You go out and protest in the street. Your protests aren't allowed, by the way. If it's something that the government approves, like the Antifa, the Black Lives Matter, that those protests can go ahead, right? The minute a native tries to protest for their rights, for national identity, for things like that, the police will be out. They'll hit you with tasers. They'll hit you with rubber bullets. They'll hit you with tear gas, pava spray, the lot. That's basically how it is. I done a video on how you can protect yourself against that sort of thing. Full face chemical proof respirators, Kevlar suits, Kevlar like body armor. It's not illegal, by the way, but it's just bulletproof vests and things like that. But it will resist. It won't really help you if you get hit with a rubber bullet. Maybe to an extent, it might make it less painful, but it will resist taser barbs from your electric shock from the hit police want to hit you with a taser. You get a Kevlar body armor on. It's not going to penetrate that. So, and if they hit you with pava spray and tear gas, you've got a full face chemical proof respirator, you're going to be okay. So you're not going to your eyes are not going to be stinging and things like that, and you're going to be able to breathe, not choking and all that. So obviously you can't fight back. If they decide to arrest you, you just need to go with them. But at least you won't be incapacitated and blinded and all that. Do you know what I mean? But Britain's finished because there's nothing that the government not doing anything about it. You're getting fines from a local council for putting up an English flag nowadays. That's been reported as well. People patriots putting up English flags in England, the St George's Cross in England, and they're getting ripped down by council employees, and people are getting fined. What are you going to do about this? What is anybody going to do? What is anybody going to do about it? go out in the street and protest and get hit by rubber bullets, tear gas and tasers and all that. What are you actually... And you can't commit... You can't... Violence is out of the question. It's illegal. It's not allowed. It's not the way we do things, and I don't encourage it. I can't encourage it. I can't encourage breaking the law. So what option have you really got? Free speech. Your free speech. There's police are turning up, 6, 7 police officers for absolute non-illegal stuff that people are saying on Twitter, and they're arresting them and things like that. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You're outnumbered. You're outnumbered. The police are not on your side, not on your side. The political solution's a joke. Reform have been an absolute safety valve party, an absolute joke of a party. They're not going to help you either. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to come back from this? Your demographics are in decline, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Unless you've got a solution, I'd like to know about it. Cheers.